Something's wrong in Hawkins again, but this time, it's not just monsters coming from the dark, it's the dark itself crawling back. Netflix just dropped the first 5 minutes of Stranger Things Season 5, and let me tell you, the Duffers didn't waste a single second. No slow burn, no warm-up, no nostalgia trip. They went straight for your nightmares. And before you even realize what's happening, the scene flips everything we thought we knew about this story. About Will, about Vecna, about the entire Upside Down. Because the first 5 minutes don't just open a season, they open a prophecy. And if what I'm seeing is real, this could be the darkest twist Netflix has ever pulled. You might think you know what Stranger Things is about. Kids, monsters, trauma, friendship. But what if I told you it's been a slow possession story this entire time? Yeah, let's crawl into the first scene and decode how the end of Stranger Things actually began way back in Season 1. We open in the Upside Down, a ghost version of Hawkins, frozen in time, haunted by its own echo. Will Byers is back where it all began. His backyard fort, Castle Byers. Only now it's rotten, dripping, wrong. The air hums like it's alive. He's holding a shotgun. His hands are shaking, but his eyes. They've seen this before. He knows what's coming. Then, silence. The faint sound of the clash. Should I stay or should I go? Drifts through the static. It's not just a song, it's Will's desperate mantra. A question to himself. Should I fight or should I run? Every lyric mirrors his nightmare. If I go, there will be trouble. If I stay, it will be double. He's trapped between worlds, the real one and the one Vecna built from rot and memory. And just like that, the moment from Season 1, the moment that started everything, finally makes sense. Vecna wasn't just watching Will, he chose him. As the Demogorgon closes in, Will fires. 1, 2, 3 shots, echoing into the abyss. The creature doesn't fall. It stops, like it's waiting. And that's when we see it. The Demogorgon bows. It doesn't kill Will, it delivers him. Dragged through the shadows into an Hawkins library, the heart of the Upside Down, where Vecna waits like a god of decay. Vecna steps forward, the shadows bending around him. His cold eyes lock on Will. He whispers, almost gently, "William?" Then in a flash, his tentacles lash out, coiling around Will's face and neck. Will gasps, choking as Vecna's tendrils shove clotted, pulsing black sludge into his mouth and veins. It's not just infection, it's implantation. Vecna leans close and murmurs, "We are going to do such beautiful things together, William." The tentacles retract, leaving Will trembling, his veins glowing faintly, like something inside him is alive. That's when you realize this wasn't an accident. This was never random. Vecna didn't find Will by chance. He chose him as his vessel. This moment changes everything. The start of a plan years in the making. Now that we've seen Vecna infect Will, the horrifying truth clicks into place. This isn't just possession, this is creation. Vecna didn't just curse Will, he split himself. That black sludge wasn't random goo from the Upside Down. It was Vecna's own biomatter, his essence, his DNA. He wasn't killing Will, he was making him part of himself. Think about it. Every time Will senses danger, every time he freezes, every time he feels the Upside Down's pull, it's not trauma, it's resonance. Vecna lives inside him. It's the Harry Potter Horcrux all over again. The villain hides a piece of his soul in another living being. Only this time, the host isn't a wizard. It's a scared kid from Hawkins. That's why Vecna called him William. It's not just a name, it's ownership. He's not saying, "We're going to do beautiful things together" as a threat. It's a promise. Vecna's building his future through Will. Imagine Season 5's final act. Vecna's body is destroyed again. The Scooby Gang celebrates, but then Will screams, the lights flicker, and the Upside Down bleeds through him. Because killing Vecna doesn't end him, it just frees what's inside Will. Vecna's been evolving since Season 4, but his true final form might not look like a monster at all. It'll look human, familiar. It'll look like Will Byers. That's the cruel genius of Vecna's plan. He didn't just want to destroy Hawkins, he wanted to become part of it, to make his curse something no one could ever truly kill. And the second Will opened his eyes in that library, trembling, infected, and alive, that curse began. Here's where it gets tragic. If Vecna lives inside Will, then killing Vecna means killing Will. And that's where Stranger Things Season 5 crosses from horror to heartbreak. Picture it, the final showdown. Hawkins in ruins, the Upside Down bleeding into reality. Eleven stands face to face with Vecna's last form. But it's not the twisted monster she remembers, it's Will. His voice is soft, broken, but beneath it, Vecna whispers, every word dripping with the same calm menace. I told you, William, we'd do beautiful things together. Every light flickers, every shadow moves, and Eleven realizes Vecna's consciousness is fully inside him. Killing him would end it all, but it would also end Will. The team hesitates. Mike steps forward, trembling. Joyce screams. Dustin's crying. They fought monsters before, but this is the one enemy they can't punch, can't shoot, can't banish, because it's wearing their friend's face. That's Vecna's ultimate trap. Not destruction, but moral collapse. He forces them to make the one choice that breaks them. Sacrifice the heart of their group to save the world. You see it. The same playbook Voldemort wrote centuries ago. Harry had to die to kill the piece of evil inside him. But the Duffers? They're not writing a fairy tale ending. If Will dies, there's no magic reset. No happy resurrection. He's the living curse, and the curse demands a life. Imagine Will's transformation. His skin paling, veins glowing red, eyes flashing between his and Vecna's. His voice splitting, two tones at once, one pleading, one commanding. This isn't just Vecna inside Will. This is their fusion, the human form of the monster. 11 steps forward, tears burning. Will, I can save you. And Vecna, through Will's smile, answers, you already did. Then the screen cuts to black. Because in Stranger Things, salvation always comes with a body count. And this time, it might be their own. Just when you think Stranger Things couldn't get any darker, Netflix reminds us the world of Hawkins isn't done yet. Because even if Vecna falls, the myth continues. Enter Linda Hamilton. Yeah, Sarah Connor herself, as Dr. K. She's not here to save the world with shotguns and one-liners. She's here to finish what Brenner started. Dr. K isn't another lab coat in the background. She's the successor. The woman who takes over the Hawkins project after the fall of the old regime. Imagine the ruthlessness of Brenner, multiplied by experience, trauma, and the cold precision of a war veteran. That's Dr. K, and she's about to make the kids wish the monsters were their only problem. And just when everyone's preparing for the final chapter, Netflix quietly drops another bomb. A Stranger Things animated spin-off titled Tales from '85. Set between seasons 2 and 3, it follows the original gang in that weird pocket of peace before everything fell apart again. But don't let the cartoon style fool you. This isn't Saturday morning serial nostalgia. It's darker. Retro, yes, but twisted. The Duffers said they wanted it to feel like an 80s Saturday show with arcane-level depth. It's the Hawkins story reimagined, memories, myths, and moments we never saw. And while the Duffers move on to other projects, their world keeps expanding. Proof that Stranger Things has evolved into something much bigger than its creators. The final 2 episodes, directed by Frank Darabont, the mastermind behind The Walking Dead. You already know what that means. Less sci-fi, more pure horror. The kind that doesn't just scare you, it changes you. Expect body horror, psychological collapse, humanity versus decay. So yeah, this might be the end of Hawkins as we know it. But in true Stranger Things fashion, endings are just beginnings wearing new skin. If Vecna's story was about corruption, these spin-offs are about consequence. The darkness doesn't die, it adapts. And the world of Stranger Things. It's only just beginning to remember what crawled out of that first tear in reality. So here we are, standing at the edge of the end. Hawkins is burning, Vecna is evolving, and Will Byers, he's carrying the shadow of something older than evil itself. For years, Stranger Things was about kids fighting monsters. But maybe it was never about monsters at all. Maybe it was about the cost of surviving them. Will isn't just the heart of the story, he is the story. The spark that started it and the vessel that'll end it. Whether he lives or dies, he's proof that innocence isn't lost in one moment. It's taken, piece by piece, by the things we can't understand. Until one day, we look in the mirror and see something else looking back. The Duffers promised us closure. But Stranger Things has never been about neat endings. It's about cycles, echoes that refuse to die. So if you're watching those final credits expecting peace, don't. Because in Hawkins, the lights might stop flickering, but the darkness, it's still listening. Drop your theories in the comments. This is where it all converges. Will's curse, Vecna's design, and the end of Stranger Things as we know it. And remember, every ending is just another opening in the wall between worlds. See you on the other side of the Upside Down.